Hey everybody, it's good to see you all again. This segment is just to kind of let you guys know what is going on in this episode. So, in this episode, there is a situation. Towards the end, or anywhere in this episode, there is a blank. That means there's no sound coming in the episode, and you might think that is your fault. That is my fault. You can blame me, say it was my fault, because that is an editing problem, and that's because of recording and the recording platform that I use. If that happens to be in the episode, if that's in it, what you need to do is to just disregard it. Don't worry about it. Consider it like an ad break. Consider it like a break. Consider it like we're taking a 5 minute break. Consider it like that. So, no freaking out. No need to worry. Make sure you guys enjoy the episode, enjoy what's in it, and y'all have a good one. And enjoy this one. Really enjoy it and have fun. And please disregard the blanks in there, consider them breaks. Hope you guys enjoy this episode and thank you guys for understanding and for your cooperation. There we go. Success. Hi, everybody. Good to see you all. Right now for me is the evening. Well, all of us is the evening. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to 2022. This interview is the very first one that I'm doing. I'm in 2022, so lucky for you. And this is Logan Walker. He's actually part of Elements. If you guys know what that is or know the Discord, he's part of that too. So welcome. I'm glad to have you with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Amazing. And I actually did not know you were part of Elements until just saw it on your bio. Because I actually was in the server because the guy that's in charge of it keeps sending me, like, he keeps spamming me. It's weird though. He keeps spamming me, like, the messages. Like, he keeps spamming me posts and everything.
Mhm.
I think his name's Drake. I think.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jake Edison.
Mhm.
Um, it's crazy. It's crazy how much he promotes about the server and about the group so much. Is crazy.
Well, we just started, and we're currently kind of in the beginning phases of figuring out everything about it. So,
Oh, so the group's kind of new at this.
yes.
Oh, so how new is it?
It's like brand new. I almost want to say. We've only been a real group, I want to say, for a little over 2 weeks now, and we're still trying to recruit more members and whatnot. But we actually have. I need to fix that. We actually are going through a name change. We're not Elements anymore. We're actually 13 now. So
Oh, that's why the channel. That's why it says 13. I'm like,
yeah.
what the?
So that's on me. I need to fix that.
Oh, what's up with the name change?
Um, I mean, I don't really question it, to be honest. But as far as I know, the idea, it's supposed to be similar to what D12 used to do. Where they had like 6 guys, but there were 2 personalities and stuff like that. So I think the idea for that is supposed to be similar. There's supposed to be a certain amount of us, and we're all supposed to kind of have our own thing.
Oh, that makes sense because 13 is a low number. Like,
Hmm.
nothing can multiply with 13 except 1, so
Right.
it makes sense. That makes perfect sense why I need to be, change. And um, the elements with the Z almost felt childish. No offense, but.
No, you're good. I almost agreed. Um, I didn't say anything personally just because I was happy to be a part of the group, but I But yeah, I do like the idea of 13 better personally.
I do as well. I do as well. And it's such a nice fitting name and it definitely fits y'all. 100%.
We're like I said, we're starting out. We're trying to recruit as many people as we can. That way we have a diverse group to work with. So,
Ah, amazing. Well, I'm proud of you guys for the momentum. Definitely, that's very good. How much you guys are working hard for it. That's really good.
appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. He's been going all out for, you know, the group and everything. So I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm so stoked.
Yeah, he's really leading the front when it comes to trying to get our name out there and whatnot. Um, we're working currently on trying to come up with a debut single, I guess you could call it, as a group. So,
Oh,
I won't disclose anything on that, but we we're currently in the works of that and trying to figure out what we're doing. That way we can kind of have a big splash to sort of enter ourselves in.
and the debut single, like, since you guys are just brand new, has it been like already like in the beginning phases of it, or are you just is just a concept and idea?
Right now, there's an idea and it's in the beginning phases. We're mostly just waiting on more people, I believe. I think it might be wrong. I haven't checked the messages in a day or so, but I think we just got enough people to go through with what we want to do.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. I know they were disappointed yesterday because of the contest they wanted to do, and nobody wanted to do it. Like,
Yeah,
that
we
was
didn't have a lot of people.
I know that was crazy. I heard about the contest and I was like thinking, oh, I wanted to do it, but I also had the concert I had to do, which now that I know you, I'll be sharing that with you later.
Right. Okay.
I kind of, just felt bad in that kind of way because I wish they could have got more people. Like, considering the fact they got 200 people in like the whole server, at least y'all could have just committed to something. Hello?
Right. But
Exactly.
it's fine. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. He probably got over it by now. He probably got over it.
We can hope, but we're currently kind of like learning about each other as a group and kind of how we all work. That way we can kind of figure out who's like the best pairings to have when it comes to making stuff.
Oh, so you're in the beginning phases of pairings and getting the good music together.
Yeah, right now we're kind of learning about what everybody kind of does and what their sounds are, so that way we can uh kind of start picking out certain artists who would sound good together. And if we're like two completely different sides of like the hip hop spectrum, then how would it sound if certain people went together?
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. And you guys are about to thinking about the single together. It's very important that you guys do that.
Right.
Absolutely, 100%. And along with that coming up, you also have music, in store because you dropped an album actually. I don't know when you did, but you mentioned before that you did release an album
I did.
very recently. How did it feel though to before I tap into the other one you're doing? How did it feel to release your first album?
Um, so I released it in March of 2020. So coming up on 2 years ago that it came out. And when I put it out, I was a senior in high school, I want to say. So, it was a weird experience because it was it was almost like I had something to prove, at least to the people who saw me daily. but it was also a weird experience because I think a lot of people don't fully get the idea of what it's like to create such a body of work like that. Um, so when you put in, months of time or, in my case, years of time into something to then kind of release it, it's almost like a weight's lifted off of you because of it.
Oh, so it was kind of a relief for you, to release the album.
Yeah, in a certain way.
Oh, so it was like a wow for the album. Did you work on it like for years and such, or was it just, for that time and you just felt good to just release it?
So the album was in works for around 2 years. There were like 2 years worth of ideas and stories and things that I wanted to get off that I told on that. And I think when it finally came out, it was just kind of a breath of fresh air for me because it was like I can finally, move on from this. I don't have to, keep it in or hold on to it because I need to make another song about it. It was something I could have just let go of.
Oh, so it was kind of like a coping mechanism for the album, and you were able to let those feelings go?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. And was letting go like the main theme of the album? Was that the main, vision of the album, or was it something else besides, the album theme?
So the album was called From Me to You. And the entire idea behind it was I was still reeling off of like my first real big relationship falling apart. So that was, as much as I didn't want it to be, it was a big center point within the album. So the theme was mostly about how when that happened, I started to kind of bury myself into my music more and I kind of disappeared from my friends and family. And so one of the big like folk points of the album, you could call it, was that a lot of my friends hadn't seen me in a while. There was a an interlude that my friend did for me where she recorded a voicemail and you could almost, or I'm sorry, you could almost hear them like crying on the other end because it had been months since they had seen me last.
Wow, that must have felt hard to leave your friends behind to do that.
I kind of wish I didn't do it, but I mean, at the same time, it was a necessary evil, you could call it.
Well, anything with music, I mean, I totally get you leaving behind, friends and such, that's a lot, At the same time, you made a worthy cause, though, like, you're making music, you're becoming successful, you're getting your career started. I
Right.
mean, how's your relationship with the friends now? I mean, hopefully it's not like a bad thing now.
Oh no, no, no. The friends, no, we're good. We're all on good terms. I still talk to them pretty much daily. But there were, yeah, there were times when, in the process of making that they weren't happy because I would leave or I wouldn't be able to talk and stuff.
I totally feel you. I totally feel you. Most people around your age, have to do it for their music causes or other projects. I mean, it made sense why you had to leave sometimes.
Right.
But it's even
And
more beautiful knowing that your friends understood what you were doing.
I agree. I did my best to kind of keep them informed with why it was happening and what was going on. But I just worried sometimes that they would get mad at me at the end of the day and they would hate me.
What? Are you crazy? No. Mm-mm. Nah. Okay. Dude, come on. Think realistically. They're friends
Oh,
that you care about, and I don't know why would they be upset that you're doing something that you love to do. To me, like if I'm doing something I care about, like They should respect that. Honestly, they should.
Oh, they do, they do. But yeah, it was a definite fear at the time that right before everything kind of shut down and I was able to finish everything out, it was a fear that they were gonna hate me at some point by the time it was all over.
I mean, it's crazy how you have the fear bill. I mean, did you not trust your friends? I mean, like, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding about that.
Oh no.
Like I know for a fact that you of course care about them, and you had that worry for a sec. Did you ever really think, outside the box, before telling them? Like, did you ever think outside the box?
Um, I mean, kind of. I really wanted to think, maybe I did need to just not keep it so much a secret, but there were things that I hadn't really disclosed to them yet, um, that I spoke about on there, and there were things that I didn't want them knowing until it came out. So, again, it was one of those like necessary evils I had to make in order to really process my whole thoughts.
Uh, I mean, that makes sense why I have to keep it a secret. It must be hard, telling them about your business and what you're doing. That must have been hard to keep that from them.
Yeah. I mean, the best way I can describe it, it's like, writing a poem about somebody and then you decide to say, "Okay, eventually I'm going to give it to them." But they're also that one person that you tell everything, and that's the one thing you can't tell them about yet.
It makes total sense. I mean, I wouldn't get mad at that. That makes total sense. And it was something you cared about. Sometimes it's
Mhm.
hard to tell people, something that you care about, because trust me, that fear that you have of them being upset, you know, that's everybody's fear. Like you'd be surprised, but that's everybody's fear. I know, crazy, right?
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
but that's like literally everybody's here. I can vouch for that. I can vouch for that. That's literally happened to me. It's happened to everybody.
Oh,
When
yeah.
you first. Oh yes, definitely. I made countless times where I was, nervous to tell somebody a thing about me or what I'm doing because, I was scared they were gonna get mad at me or was going to. I could tell countless times. Take forever.
Right.
Uh, but it's a normal feeling. It's good that you had it though because that showed that you really did care about them. That you really did, honestly care about your friends because you took consideration of their feelings.
Yeah.
That shows that's really close.
Yeah. I have a very small circle of friends, and so at the time, that circle was down to, like, 2 to 3 people. So, yeah, they were constantly, like, running through my head about how would they feel about this line, or if I said this on a thing, what would they think of it? So there was always that consideration there, for sure.
And it definitely makes sense why you had the consideration because it was just a small circle.
Mhm.
It was just a nice little small circle.
Yeah.
But it's good now you guys are closer and you got more friends. I mean, now you got 13 that you get to work with. Now you got 13.
Oh, yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm very happy to have, been asked to, join in the group, so, that's a lot of fun. I'm excited for what we're gonna do.
I'm excited for you. And you must have known Drake personally for him to ask you. You must have known he like you guys must have been friends for a while. Did you know them before then, or did he just surprise you in your DMs and ask? Did I scare you? Okay. I was just, curious to see, like, if for whatever reason, um, my God,
Actually met through the Discord server, the Mortal Kombat.
you cutting out a lot. You good?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that.
You cut out a lot.
Okay. Um, my apologies.
Oh, you
So
good.
what was the question?
Oh, so what I was saying, about 13, Drake must have known you personally to ask you. Like, did you know, like, Drake and the group
Oh,
before, or he just surprised you?
no, no. So we met on the Immortal Hip Hop Discord server, I believe it was. And he had DM'd me about doing a feature, which then kind of led into other conversations, and eventually it came into asking about starting a group, and I had just said that I was interested. He could throw me in if he wanted, and one thing led to another, and now here we are.
Oh, wow. Props to Immortal Being for making that server. Wow. So it started from a collab, and then look at that. Now you got that going, wow.
hmm So
Wow.
it was a lucky happening, but I'm glad that it did.
I'm very glad myself. Did that song ever get released, or?
Well, no, it didn't. We're still working on it. But hopefully here in the near future we'll release it and, you know, put it out so everybody can enjoy it. But it'll be good. When I first met him, he was doing he's improved a lot from when he started. And so I'm very excited to see how it'll sound when we go together on something.
That's very good. I'm excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me. Sorry. I am very excited. And it's weird though. It's a weird coincidence that it came from, a server. It's crazy.
Right? I mean, I uh I never thought that, a simple Discord app would have led me into pushing me into a new path in my career.
I mean, that's the magic of Discord. That's
Yeah.
the magic. And the group. Like, I know you can't tell us much about what's happening, but can you give us a little, tease or a little hints about, what can you tell us about what's coming, what can we look forward to, from the group in the future?
Right, right. So yeah, like you said, I can't give much. But what I can give is we are a group of a bunch of young hungry artists who
He said hungry.
um but yeah, it's a powerhouse group almost, I want to call us. And so there's a lot of things hopefully coming. We're looking into getting producers and editors eventually maybe. But right now as it stands, expect some old school style stuff, that newer sounding stuff. I mean, it's a blend of generations between what sounds we all like. So it's gonna be a lot of fun for sure.
Such exciting news to hear. I'm so happy and excited for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Of course, he sent me like an invite to the server. I was like, "What is that?" And he says 13. Like, what the hell do you mean by 13? That can mean anything.
Yeah. Yeah. That's us.
Well, now I know it's yeah, but before then I didn't know what was that. Like before it was
Right,
called
right.
Elements, and then I saw Elements on Instagram. I was like, "Is this like a secret organization? Is this a hackers organization?" Like, what's but but now I
Man,
see.
I mean, Elements probably would be a fun name for like a hacker group, but
Yeah,
I personally think 13 runs better for the rap group name.
it does. And and then if you kept it, you're gonna get like weird, like, responses because of the Z at the end. Sometimes the Z's at the end get people.
Yeah, for sure. Because I know in the 90s they used to be real big. It used to be like a symbol of being cool and whatnot, but I know times have changed since then, so
No kidding. And it wouldn't be like, it wouldn't show that you're serious about music. It would have showed that you guys were just doing it for fun.
right.
Like 13, that means that you guys are serious. And,
Mhm.
it's a brilliant math term too. Like, just so everybody knows, 13 is firstly an odd number and it is a prime number. So it can't be multiplied. And
You
now it's
can't.
kind of weird, but 13 is a standalone number. Like, it's
Yeah.
standalone. It means nothing horrible can happen to it, nothing can change it. It always
Mm-mm.
stays the same.
You can't change it or clone it. That's the whole point.
Absolutely, you can't change it. And it'll always stay the same. That's what I love about it. It will always stay the same.
Mhm.
But yep, it's brilliant. I love it.
I appreciate it. I think I can't remember exactly who came up with the idea, but I will make sure to relay that message for you.
Well, I'm guessing it's probably Drake, so like he's the leader, so let's just go with him for now.
All right.
I'll just stick with him for now because it says he's the leader, so I'll just stick with him for now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll just stick it with that.
Yeah.
Um, Now, what about you? What's coming for you? Because you mentioned before that you are currently working on another album. What is up with that?
So, like I said, first one uh came out a while ago. There were a lot of issues that came up with it. Legal issues, name issues, all sorts of stuff. So, I had to pull it. So, now I'm kind of getting a second chance, I guess you could say, to try and start again. Um, so this album, it's probably going to follow a similar style of me kind of telling my life, but um, it's a lot different now. I'm not in high school anymore. I'm 2 years into college, and I'm a lot different than what I was when my first one came out. So I don't know if it'll be like sad, but I know for sure it's going to be as raw as I can get when it comes to the things that I've been dealing with for the 2 years now that I've been gone.
Ah, and this is gonna be monumental because 2020, March 2020, you released your album at the peak of the pandemic, which is crazy because now you're
Yeah.
gonna be releasing it, you know, in 2 years, like, and you get to see the progress because 2 years, you were 17 years old, you were a senior, and now you're 19 years old, and we see a giant growth from you. Like
Hmm.
that's huge.
Yeah, you're right. It came out right as the pandemic was hitting, so it was a weird experience.
No, it was weird for everybody. It was a weird time for everybody because,
Yeah.
school started to close down, everything just started to become virtual. Everybody was scared and nervous about what the pandemic was going to be.
Right.
Um, and it was a crazy time for everybody. So to know that you released your debut album in the time that we were at home and we were all just figuring out what's next with life. I mean, like that's crazy.
Hmm. I But yeah, I like to hope that this one will sound a lot better. I used what did I use? I used Audacity, I think, to mix, master, record the entirety of that first album, so it sounded god awful.
And know. Well, from what I've heard, from what I've heard, you're right. It's a little bit average. Now I can definitely see that this new album, this album, is this like a follow up album, like as a series, or is this something like definitely new?
So this is new. This is probably going to lead into a series, actually. This is going to be the first of a three-parter, hopefully.
Oh, really?
Yes. Um, the the idea will be hopefully to kind of get the perspectives of me throughout the years and how life changes around me.
And you definitely had a lot of changes.
Yeah, God.
And I'm guessing though that you'll be talking about all the changes that's happened, but after you graduate from high school, right?
Right. So yeah, like I said, I've been in college for 2 years now. So um, the me that the version of me that was on the first album is a lot different from the version of me that you're talking to right now.
Oh, that's good to know. That's very good. But it's crazy though. Now we're gonna see the difference. Now we're gonna see the difference. Now we're gonna see the difference. I mean, how much do you think you changed from you know high school to now a college student? How much do you think you changed?
Oh my gosh. Uh, so much. Um, I like to believe that uh my voice has deepened a little, hopefully, but outside of that, um, sound wise, personality wise, everything, I feel like I've all improved. Um, when when I was recording in high school, I was I think I was still in that phase where you kind of, as an artist, are mimicking other other artists that you look up to.
Oh, so you were kind of one of those people.
Yeah, I hate to admit it. I was yeah, I was a big like trying to ride the coattails of like Eminem and Logic and NF and those guys.
So a wannabe kind of deal.
Man, I don't like to call it that, but yeah, you could almost say that.
Oh, come on, you know I'm right.
Oh, I agree. You are, but I like to believe I've carved out my own little spot and I'm starting to find my own sound now.
Oh, so you kind of getting your career figured out, huh?
Somewhat, somewhat. Um, I'm still a rookie, but I've got a little bit of a veteran in me.
Well, you're getting a good start. You're 19 years old. You're getting a good start going. So I don't know. I'm excited to see.
Oh.
And another thing though, Texas. Like, firstly, where are you in Texas actually?
Um, so in the East Texas region, so anywhere near, I guess the closest city that most people would know of would be the Dallas or the Houston area. So I'm a few hours away from there. I'm in a small town nearby, but um, yeah, there's at least in my town, there's not a whole lot of us who are
Well,
trying to
you
do
can have a
this.
plus one. This was a plus
Oh,
one.
I mean, yeah, I think so.
You didn't get the memo. It's me.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
See, guys. See how this? He couldn't even figure it out. Okay, yes, I do live in Texas. I live in Houston, actually.
Oh, okay, cool, cool.
So from Dallas, that's about 2, 3 hours. So I'm not that far from you.
Yeah, I've got family who lives down in Houston, so
Oh, really?
mm,
Wow.
so I go and see them every now and then.
That's cool. Maybe I'll bump into you at Walmart.
Walmart or HEB, whichever.
Yeah. Maybe Sam's Club.
There you go.
And when I saw your name, I thought you were the same Logan from I don't think you watched Nickelodeon. You watched it
Yes, I did.
like Zoe 101 Logan.
Oh,
I thought you were that. I thought you were gonna be that kind of Logan for a sec.
well, God, I like to think I'm not.
Oh, I know, I know. You're even softer than Logan. Like,
Oh, damn.
one for the show, he was crazy. Oh, damn.
That's funny.
But anyway, this is very exciting. And congrats being a college man.
Thank you.
Where are you at in college? Where are you at?
Um, do you mean like what college or just like how I'm doing or?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay. Um, so currently I'm at the University of Texas at Tyler. Um, and I'm a engineering student. So you can imagine I don't get a whole lot of time to work on my music.
Obviously, you're engineering prof. Congrats. Congrats to you. Look at you go. I'm doing a similar thing. Where I'm doing something very similar.
Oh, okay.
That's really impressive, and I've passed by UT many times. I may have bumped into you in campus, maybe.
Oh, well, maybe. You never know.
Oh yeah, because I went to UT actually years ago. I went there with my buddies for a trip.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Oh yeah, so wow, it's crazy. What a weird coincidence.
I You never know. You meet people you never thought you would meet on the internet.
No kidding. And you're definitely right about that one. It's crazy. Um, but aside from college life, it must be crazy to have to balance music and college at the same time. I mean, it's easy. There's a lot of college students who's doing music right now. I mean, is it easy? Is it hard? Like, how is it?
Oh God, I don't know how some people do it. I'm gonna assume the people who like flex that they're able to record most nights are like business majors because I don't know how they do it. I yeah, I don't get a whole lot of time to you know, practice or work on anything. I think I'm going into my what'll be my sophomore spring semester. So I think in the entire time that I've been on campus, I've made maybe 4 to 5 songs.
Oh, I mean, that's pretty typical. I mean, I only know a few people that can actually do it. It's hard. I mean, not
It
gonna
is.
lie, it is hard.
Yeah, because I obviously don't want to put my college at risk because, I'd like to have that as a stable thing while I'm working on music, but
I mean, do you get like any breaks or do you do classes all day?
um it kind of depends. Some days it just depends on how the schedule's laid out. Like last semester I had classes like Tuesday, Thursday, and then Friday. So I had days in the week where I could, break and whatnot. But I was living in a 2-person dorm where I didn't get my own space or anything, so there was no possible way for me to record there.
Oh, so so there was another dorm I was looking at, like it's not like a unit, like it's actually like an open space. Like, do you guys live in the same room, and do you guys have separate room within a unit?
No, no, we were in the same room. So it was, I want to say, like wall to wall, it was probably like 12 to 15 feet. And we split it right down the middle. So I was sleeping like 6 feet away from another guy.
Oh, jeez. You're
Yeah, it
right.
wasn't fun.
Oh, damn. Wow. I mean, geez, the only way you could possibly that the other guy happened to be a musician like yourself. I mean, that'd be the only way you guys could even do it if he did music.
Yeah, but it's all right. He's a cool guy, don't get me wrong. Love the dude. Um but yeah, we both moved out. We both were not happy where we were. So I ended up in a an apartment where I'll have my own space and everything so I can finally start getting back on my recording again.
Oh, what's the status on the apartment? That must be exciting.
It's a 4 person or 4 room, 4 bathroom place. So
Four
I'm splitting it.
rooms? Why would you live in a four-room when you're by yourself?
I'm not by myself. I'm with 3 other guys now. So we all get our
Oh,
own bedroom and everything, but we all get our own bedroom and bathroom, but we have to share like kitchen and whatnot, which I'm fine with.
how would that be better than rooming with the one person?
Because I don't have to share a room with anybody. I can just have my own space in my own room. The only thing I have to share would be a kitchen.
Oh, nice, nice. That's really good. And these guys you're living with, like, you know each other, or is this like a surprise?
So I know 2 of them. One of them we met last semester and we're really good friends. The other I met a long time ago in middle school and we just happened to run into each other.
Oh, that's pretty good. It's even better than living with the guy you barely knew.
Yeah, really.
That's really good. Well, congratulations on the apartment. I'm so, so excited. We do need more music from you.
I'm working on that.
Well, I'm ecstatic and over the moon excited. And speaking of excitement, I just want to thank you for your time being here. Thank you for sharing your life with us and your music. We are so excited. Everybody will get a chance to listen to your showcase right after. We are so, so excited. We're so stoked.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. This is awesome. This is actually my first like legit interview, so this is really cool.
Oh, that's really good. That's really good. And look at your time alone. You must be in your new apartment now, are you?
No, I'm actually at my parents' house.
Oh, wait. So you're in the process of moving.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Oh, how'd you get privacy? How'd you steal that deal?
Uh, I shut my door and I put a note on the front that said, "Leave me alone for half an hour."
Dude, that is rude. You can't put that. You gotta be more polite.
No, no, they get it. They get it. They understand what I'm doing.
Yeah, but you need to be more polite. Hey, you're supposed to say at least please. I mean, come on, it's your parents. You gotta be more respectful.
I guess, I guess.
Duh. Come on now. Don't tell me. Don't tell me about your goals for this year. But do you have any for music or college? You got any goals? You know, ambitions that you
Yes,
want to strike for?
yes, yes, for sure. Um, music wise, I would like to for sure drop an album, if not this year, at the very beginning of next year. And then I would also I would hope that I can gain more followers and listeners and whatnot. Um, but college wise, I want to keep going. I want to keep keep getting through classes, try to get through this degree so I can start my life and whatnot.
Well, dude, I hope nothing but the best from you.
Appreciate it.
Obviously, you're gonna be everywhere because this show's everywhere. So your name will
Yeah,
be up in spotlight.
I hope so.
Dude, it will be. You're going to be on Amazon Music and Audible. Like, that's
Oh man,
impressive.
holy cow! How did you manage that?
I have a thing to submit your show on Amazon Music.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. That's cool.
I know, crazy. But yeah, it was a hard gig. The last place is Pandora, so hopefully I'll be able to go get that gig, and you'll be there too.
Oh, see, this is stuff I need to learn about. I would like to do a podcast eventually, so
You
I'm trying to
should.
pick up all I can.
You should, definitely, definitely. And if you want, you can start off with co-hosting with me if you want, or you can just pop in and ask me.
Oh, I probably will. I probably have plenty of questions.
Awesome, dude. We can talk later though if you want to do that.
For sure, for sure.
All right, I'll leave that as a note when we ever get done. Anyway, uh, thanks again. Any last words you'd like to say to the audience? Before we have to end.
Um, let's see. I guess I just want to say, any listeners out there who show love to small independent artists, you guys are our lifeline, and you keep us going. So thank you, and thank you to Musically or Musical Ally. I'm not sure how to say it. I'm so sorry.
It's musically.
Uh, okay. For having me. This is really cool, and I appreciate the show. You also help independent artists so much with this.
Of course. Anytime, anytime. For sure. And thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited. All that's coming and what's to come. And a major good luck to everything coming your way. Y'all make sure to check out Logan Walker down below in the links provided. Make sure to check out 13 and the whole group. Well, through Logan. I won't put links in there because it's not the whole group. Anyway, if you guys are interested in joining, make sure you hit up on Discord or on, I think Instagram's also 13, I believe. Gotta check again.
Yes,
Um,
it is.
hey, um, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Enjoy 2022. Have a good evening. Don't do anything stupid. I'll catch you guys on the next one. And hey, enjoy the new year and make sure you set some new goals. I'll catch you guys next time. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight as we dove into a wonderful podcast episode. Now, in this following segment, you will get a chance to hear this artist's showcase because every artist that comes on the show requires to do a showcase. So, buckle up, get some popcorn, and enjoy the showcase. I hope you guys love it and check out the artist when you get a chance to. Hope you guys love it. Enjoy.